And just like that, we're back to another Breaking Bad video. I don't know how I haven't made this video already, but here we go. Today I'm going to be making a Breaking Bad character tier list. And if you notice, we're missing a lot of people, but this tier list was pre-made, so I'm just going to go off this because I really don't want to talk about a bunch of side characters that have one scene. Like, why do you guys need me to talk about the principal? But I don't think I'm going to be making another Breaking Bad video for a minute, so I wanted to get one out there. Other than the Breaking Bad iceberg, I still really want to make that video, but that video is going to take absolutely forever. That iceberg has like 250 entries, so I mean, hey, if you guys get this video to 1,000 likes, then I'll make the Breaking Bad iceberg because summer's right around the corner, and that's the perfect time for me to make one. Alright, I promise I'll stop yapping in a little bit, but if you like the video, you should like, subscribe, all that stuff the YouTubers tell you to do, because it really helped me out, and I would appreciate it very much. Alright, let's get into the Breaking Bad character tier list. Starting off, we got my boy Badger. Man's the GOAT. He's the most feared man in the West. Bro literally pulled up in a money outfit the first time we see him. That's tough. Also, am I the only one that thinks Badger sounds like a deflated balloon? Like whenever you fill a balloon up with air and then let it go, the sound it makes, that kind of sounds like Badger's voice. Which, I mean, I'm like the last person that should be making fun of the way somebody sounds. I sound like if you took Moist Critical, pitched him up a little bit, and then combined him with like a geeked frat boy. That's what I sound like. But you cannot tell me that he does not sound like a deflated balloon. You know I'm right. Badger seems like the chillest dude ever. All he does is smoke meth and play Left 4 Dead. Absolute legend behavior. So Badger's going S tier. I don't think he's S+, but I mean, he's definitely S tier at the very least. And he's Jesse's homeboy, and Jesse's my favorite character. Speaking of Jesse's homeboys, we got my boy Combo. Man looks like a deep sea fish. I say that every single time Combo comes up, and it's just as funny as the first time. I mean, Combo literally died with a cup that said the Rizzler on it. Like, that's aura right there. But the Rizzler and the Big 2-5, really? Combo kind of reminds me of a Native American cryptid, if that makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Yes, it does. And you can't forget that fire mohawk. Combo's mohawk kind of looks like he's like ripped hair from his pubes and glued it to his head. I don't know why I'm flaming Combo. He's like one of the chillest dudes ever. Okay, Combo, I mean, he's alright. I'll go B tier. He might drop to C later in the tier list. We'll just see how it plays out. Next up, we have Elliott. Elliott looks like those like 3D emoji memes. Gretchen probably has more testosterone than Elliott. I mean, Elliott literally looks like the word wimp. And how did Elliott not see Walt sneak into his house with those big old ears he's got? Okay, so Elliott, he's an important character, but not as important as the other characters on here. So, I mean, I guess I'll put him C tier. I don't really think he's a bad character or anything. He's just not special. He's average. He's an average character. Okay, next up we have Gale Bedecker. Man's built like melted ice cream, but that's alright because I really love Gale. Gale seems like that one co-worker that's like chill, but also you wouldn't be surprised if he was like a sex offender. But I mean, I know my boy Gale would never do such a thing. My boy Gale is a real one. I should have added Gale on the Breaking Bad Smasher Pass. By the way, let me know if you guys want a part 2. That video was like super fun to make. You guys were not happy that I put Betsy Kettleman in mid, but I stand by what I said 100%. I think Betsy Kettleman is mid. Just not my type, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, back to my boy Gale, because my boy Gale is not mid. He's S+. His death is probably one of the saddest in the show. I think it's top 5 for sure. Okay, next up we have Gretchen. Gretchen's just better than Elliott in like every single way. I mean, Gretchen's basically the same as Elliott. I don't really need to explain myself here, but I think she's just a much better version of Elliott, and she's got that chemistry with Walt, you feel me? What about the Saul? Alright, next up we have the Chicken Man. The most feared gay man of all time. He's also in Star Wars, and if you guys don't know this about me, Star Wars is my favorite franchise of all time. What can I say about Gus that hasn't already been said? He's like one of the best written villains in like probably TV. I'm not gonna say in fiction. No, not at all. But in TV, like live action TV series, he's probably top 5 for me. The thing with Gus is that he's not like your stereotypical villain that just looks evil and acts evil for no reason. Bro genuinely seems like a normal guy at first. Like if you saw Gus walking down the street, you'd be like, yeah, that guy takes it up the butt, and that's about it. But Gus is an absolute monster, bro. But he's not evil just because he's evil. He's evil to improve his game in the drug business, you feel me? Gotta respect that grind. So I've ranked Gus so many times at this point, so I'm not gonna yap as much as I normally do. So, I mean, he's S+. Pretty easily S+. Next up, we have ASAC Schrader. Bro, Hank looks like the most stereotypical chill blue collar uncle of all time. Like, I think everybody has an uncle that looks like Hank. And Hank is always standing on business. He took down so many Salamancas, it's insane. He literally 2v1'd the Salamanca twins. Even whenever Hank dies, he can't help but die in the coolest way. And Hank's probably the objective protagonist of Breaking Bad if you think about it. Hank is the definition of him in the Breaking Bad universe. So for that reason, he's going S+. We can all agree on that, right? And if you disagree, you're objectively wrong, and I'm right. Next up, we have Hector Salamanca. Hector Salamanca is an absolute death machine on wheels. Hector is literally a kamikaze wheelchair pilot. Like, how do you guys manage to make a crippled dude in a wheelchair that likes to dookie himself cool? I mean, dookieing himself is, like, pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I gotta give him credit, but still. But is he the same tier as Gale, Gus, and Hank? The more I think about it, I'm dropping Gale down, because why is Gale on the same level as Gus and Hank? I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, Hector has to be S+. It would be blasphemous if I put him anywhere else. Next up, we have Huell, the greatest character ever written in fiction. Easy GOAT. In his own tier, as you see. He's in his own tier. He's above everybody else. So far above everybody else, people argue that Huell exists in a different dimension. Like, you guys watched Interstellar, Huell's the one that built that library that helped save the world. Using only 1% of his power, by the way. Alright, next up we have the Kanye guy, Jack. I'd say Jack is probably the person I hate the most, other than Ted, of course. Nobody's lower than Ted. I mean, he killed Hank. He killed Hank and tortured Jesse. I hate him, but since he's a villain, I'm supposed to hate him. I'm not supposed to like him. So for that reason, I'll put him A tier. I think A tier is fair because he's like one of the few people that really affected Walt. I think Jack's underrated as a villain, I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we have the biggest baddie in the entire show. Let's go. Other than Huell, of course. Huell's the biggest baddie. But I mean, Jane was low-key like annoying to Jesse, but she's so bad that it doesn't even matter. And Jane's death led to like 200 people dying, so cool. So I think I'm gonna put Jane as a character. She's B tier, but man, she's a baddie. Next up, we have the GOAT. My favorite Breaking Bad character is Jesse. And bro went through like absolute hell just to have like one of the few characters with a happy ending. I love Jesse, man. Also, I've mentioned this a few times, but I think Walt loves Jesse more than Walt Jr. I feel like all the things that Walt does for Jesse, he would never do for Walt Jr. Come on. And Jesse's got the best fits in the entire show. Alright, Jesse, we all know where he's going. The absolute GOAT. Except for Huell, of course. Alright, next up we have Jane's dad. Tell me Jane's dad does not look like the gay love child of Walter White and Howard. Also, what is with bro's hairline? Just cut it off. He is a really tragic character though, I'll give him that. I think he's better than Elliott. He's also one of the people that caused the 200-person fatal plane crash. So, I mean, Jane's dad, he's alright. I mean, nothing special. But I think he's C tier. He's average. Alright, next up we have, he's some kind of nudist or something? We have Crazy 8, the first villain in Breaking Bad. Also, what happened to Crazy 8's dog after he died? I think we need another spin-off show about Crazy 8's dog. I mean, Crazy 8's Walt's first hands-on murder. That's a big deal, duh. And the situation that Crazy 8's in whenever Walt and Jesse capture him is very identical to what Jesse was in when he got captured by the Kanye people. So Crazy 8, the first villain in the series, I think he's A tier. I think he's on the same tier as Jack. Alright, next up we have Lydia. Some guy wrote a whole essay about how he wants to suck Lydia's nipples. And I pinned that and then YouTube took it down, or he took it down from shame. But I don't know. But for that one essay, I'll bring Lydia up to Smash in the Breaking Bad Smasher Pass tier list. So there you go. That essay is kind of changing my opinion on Lydia a little bit. So you did your job right. Never would I have thought that I would actually not mind Lydia. Character development goes crazy. But I mean, let's face the facts here. Lydia's annoying. Lydia's really annoying. And she tried to get my boy Walter killed. Come on. But I mean, I don't hate Lydia like I used to. I don't mind her now. So I think she's C tier. I think C tier is fair. She's really weird though, like the way she acts. Have you guys noticed that? Like, what's up with her, bro? Next up, we have Marie. I have a hot take. I think Marie is 100 times more annoying than Skyler. The only bad thing about Skyler that I really despise her for is the fact that she slept with Ted, and Ted's my op. That scene where she's giving Hank a handy in the hospital was low-key tough though, you can't lie. Literally all Marie does the whole show is whine, cry, and steal things. Come on, dude. I'ma put Marie in D tier. I don't like Marie. Next up, we have Mike Urban Trout. my beautiful king. Mike is so cool, especially for being an old man. Like that scene in Full Measure whenever he goes into the chemical plant and just starts massacring everybody and like sniffs the Asian girl's feet. That was so tough. And Mike had probably one of the saddest deaths in the entire show. I think S+ tier is fair. Nobody's going to argue with me on that. People will argue about me with all this stuff except for Mike. We all love Mike. And if you don't like Mike, you don't exist because everybody likes Mike. Next up, we have Saul Goodman. Despite the fact Saul has like the Cecil hairline, I absolutely love Saul, bro. Oh my god, that's not a hot take at all, I know. But Saul is absolutely him. S+ tier, enough said. We all know why he's there. No need to explain. Alright, next up we got my boy Skinny Pete. My boy Skinny Pete's just like Badger. He's the chillest dude ever. My boy Skinny Pete doesn't want to do anything except sell meth, do meth, and play video games. Absolute legend. S tier. Next up we have Skyler. Somebody told me that Skyler's head looks like a foot, and I can't get that out of my head. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't think Skyler's that annoying compared to Marie. Sure, she has her moments, but like, I think Skyler's overhated, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Yeah, sure, she disrespected the grind, but Walt would probably be in jail if it wasn't for her. So, I mean, she's probably A tier, I think. She's an A tier character. Really, 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 really overhated in my opinion. Next up, we got Steve Gomez, the most underrated dude ever. His death hit so hard and nobody talked about it. Now, yeah, he's Hank's boyfriend, but other than that, I'm going to be honest, I'll concede here. Even though I love Gomey, he's not that big of a character. So I think I'm going to put him B tier. I think B tier is fair for Gomey. Next up, we have horrible. Ew, get this off my screen. Alright, next up we have Todd. I think Todd is an expertly written character, I'm not gonna lie. Because Todd will almost make you root for the guy, and then he'll do something that reminds you why he's a villain. Like, the show goes on, and you're like, oh, this Todd guy seems kind of nice. I mean, I like this Todd guy, then he shot a kid on a dirt bike. But then he's, you know, he's kind of nice, he's helping out Walt and all that, then he tortures Jesse. Like, bro, I honestly think Todd is one of the best written villains in the entire show. I mean, I think he's better than Jack. I think he's better than Crazy 8. I think he's better than Skyler. So I'm going to put him S tier. I genuinely think Todd is an S tier villain. Okay, having Skyler in A tier is kind of goofy. I'll move her down. And I think I'm going to move my boy Combo up a tier. There we go. I think that's better. Next up, we got Tight Tuco Salamanca, the best Salamanca in Breaking Bad, not including Lalo, because that's Better Call Saul. Also, I know it's a little too late to mention now, but yeah, it's only Breaking Bad characters. There's no Better Call Saul characters, my fault. Every single time Tuco was on screen, your booty hole would start to quiver. He's scary. Like, he's actually scary, and he's an Alien Resurrection, so that's gonna bump him up too. If Tuco stayed longer, I think he'd be the best Breaking Bad villain. I'm gonna put Tuco S+ tier. Second best villain in the show. Next up, we have the breakfast guy. Bro shows up, eats breakfast, and then dips from the episode. Absolute goat behavior. Who would win in a race? Walter Jr. or Hector Salamanca? Walter Jr., I think he's A tier. I think A tier is fair. Shows up, eats breakfast, leaves, does not elaborate. Absolute, like, that's aura. That's aura right there. Alright, last on the list, we have the man himself, Walter White, the main character of Breaking Bad. Walt's transformation from a small-cock, wimpy science teacher into an actual kingpin was peak. He's the main character, bro. Everybody knows Walter White. What can I say about Walter White that hasn't been said a million times? Bro legit caused everything that happened in this show to happen for the most part. And he cooks the best blue in the world. Walt, I think, is one of the best written characters in fiction. I think that's fair to say. Walt, easy S+ tier. We all knew this before we got into the video. Alright, that's it for the tier list. We have Huell in the top tier. Enough said. We have Gus, Hank, Hector, Jesse, Mike, Saul, Tuco, and Walt in S+ tier. We have Badger, Gale, Skinny Pete, and Todd in S tier. We have Jack, Crazy 8, Combo, and Walt Jr. in A tier. We have Gretchen, Jane, Gomey, and Skyler in B tier. And we have Elliott, Jane's dad, Lydia in C tier. We have Marie in D tier, and we have this disgusting, horrible Ted, the worst character ever made, in the Ted tier. And that's about it for the tier list. I just wanted to get a fun, fast, quick video out because my next videos I have planned are gonna be like really big, heavily edited, heavily like hour-long videos. That's what I plan on, at least. Maybe I don't go through with it. I change my video ideas so much as I go on, but the plan is I have a lot of big videos planned, so I wanted to get something quick and fun out. You know, the calm before the storm, you feel me? And so if you like the video, you should like, subscribe, all that stuff the YouTubers tell you to do, because it really helped me out a lot, and I'd appreciate it very much. I'm still trying to get to 10K before my birthday. My birthday is July 29th. I think that we can do it. I do. Hopefully. Maybe. Potentially. But if we do, then I got a video planned for whenever we hit 10K. I normally yap a lot in my videos, but I didn't yap as much for this one. It's a shame. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next upload. See ya.